air signs, what's up? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, how are you doing? Happy Taurus season. Welcome to the grounding, the patience, the practicality, the stabilization. This is not as high energy as Aries season, but it is still very delightful. A good time to indulge and enjoy some pleasures. Let's see what your first reading of Taurus season has to say. Just shuffle these up. We do have the Sun, Taurus, Mercury, and Venus all in Taurus, which makes it a good time for conversation and a good time for settling into some cozy blankets and doing some cozy things. We have a full moon April 26th, 27th. That is going to be in Scorpio. So lots of secrets that'll come out. And also a really strong moon for letting some stuff go. So let's see, my fellow air signs like me. What do we have in store for the air signs this week? 420 to 427. Air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay, interesting. So we have clashing, differences, incompatibility, and conflict, and then we have pretend, mask, exaggeration, and bluff. The first type of energy that I was getting from clashing was more like kind of just like a lot going on in your thoughts, overwhelming thinking, almost like intoxicated by how much thinking is happening that you can't even totally see straight. Okay, you may be dealing with balancing some finances, okay, balancing some assets, and also some really harsh words, either you or somebody else that have said, and then also an ending. These feel like three completely separate things, and because they're all happening at the same time, it's like they're starting to clash. Okay, with pretend here on the bottom, you're trying to be strong, you're trying to hold it together, you're trying to just put the mask on and keep it moving. Okay, what's the challenge for the air signs this week? You're burnt out. Okay, this is burnout. We warned each other about this. And yet here we are. All right, so we are burnt out. Chemistry in reverse. And then we have tension here, turbulence, stress, and arguments. And this is stressing us out, and it's making us want to argue, and it's making things turbulent, and it's just very tense because of that. Okay. The challenge is also that we are struggling with some compassion, and we are also struggling with some defensiveness. Okay, it's like we're moody. That's what it feels like. We're having a moody week, and it's because we just have a lot on our plate, and there's a lot going on, and there's a lot that you're trying to navigate. Okay, advice. What is the advice for the air signs, please? Advice for the air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Advice for the air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Interesting. I'll do one more. Advice for the air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Advice for the air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Ooh, okay. So the first card that came up is Epiphany, but it did come out in reverse. So we'll kind of unpack this. Realizations, understandings, awakening, and then we have Mirror. Reflection, shared feelings, and you. And then underlying energy, we have vows, commitment, promises, and fidelity. I think Epiphany in reverse is this. We're trying to sort this all out. We're trying to sort it all out in our mind and keep the balance. And what's happening is by taking on more and more and more and more, we're creating a reality that's very tough to balance. And so the advice is, if you want to create a more balanced reality, it's time to, how can I say this? Yeah, to bring the balance, to perceive the balance, to reflect a balance, to start to say no to some things, okay? Yeah, and also realize that your life is a reflection of yourself. Realize that you are creating your reality and it is a reflection of yourself. Often, when we act defensive, when we get angry, when we fight back, that has more to say about where we are in that moment than it has to do with the other person. It really does. Okay, it reveals to you yourself. Advice for the air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We have the Four of Pentacles, the Five of Cups, and the Three of Pentacles. So, there is a need to be just mindful about your money, okay? Mindful about your money management. And also think about what it is that you're holding on to. You may be holding on to some resentment, some sadness, some grief. You may be impacted by a sort of grief that is old or just something that happened in the past. Then we have the Three of Pentacles. This is growing. You are growing. You are collaborating. You are becoming a team player. You are becoming a very strong unit, you and whoever it is that you're working with, okay? And there's a need to kind of reassess what the commitments are between you and this partnership, you and this relationship, you and this project, whatever it is, okay? But you asked for this, okay? You're getting exactly what you wished for. It's just that you wished for too many things at the same time, so maybe now they're just all happening at the same time. I don't know. Okay, outcome for the air signs. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Outcome for the air signs. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Limit. And distance. Alright, we have limit, final straw, overload, breaking point, and then distance, barrier, separation, and space. It looks like the outcome is that if you can really acknowledge and realize that the world is a reflection of you, that you are what you think, you are what you focus on, and that your reactions have more to say about you than those around you. Also, if you realize that this is something that you've brought onto yourself because you know that you can handle it, then you will also have a new awareness of what your limits are, what your breaking points are, what your overload is, so that you can distance yourself from that, so you can create barriers in space and say, oh, now I know how much you can handle. This is the point that I lose my shit. So, outcome. Air signs are quiet this week, huh? Empress energy. Oh my gosh, you know what it is? We've been talking with air signs about delegating. So this week you are finally delegating. And what's happening is that you are stepping into your power by learning that. Okay? By learning how to not allow others to take advantage of you, how to not take advantage of other people, how to play fair, how to collaborate. Okay, it is putting you into the Empress energy abundance. She's sitting there, but the work is still getting done and the growing is still happening. Okay, what is up with my air signs? Goddess messages for my air signs, please. Okay, we have Mother Mary. Expect a miracle. Have faith that your prayers have been heard and are being answered. Maeve. Cycles and rhythms. Honor the cycles of your body, energy levels, and emotions. Let's see. Remember we talked about the tension? All of life is cyclical. The moon, the stars, the very universe. Life inhales and then exhales again. So why should you be surprised or upset that you too have cycles? There are times when you feel energized, awake, and alive. There are other times when you feel isolated and shy. Your body too goes through pronounced cycles and changes. Celebrate these rhythms and embrace them as the essence of the life blood that courses through you. Okay? Make time to rest. Initiate steps to alleviate any depression or lethargy. Take better care of your body. Yes. Seek support for dealing with emotional crisis. Allow yourself to grieve or take time off. Know that this lull won't last forever. Okay. So I think, again, for the advice, right, mirroring. If you want your cycles and your emotions to be honored, you also have to be able to honor and respect yourself. You have to honor your emotions and say, this is how I'm feeling, this is what I'm going through, this is what I'm transmuting. If you want other people to also show you that same respect. Your dreams need a practical plan. Hold your vision. All right. So we are taking it one step at a time with this Taurus energy here, right? And we're holding on to the vision, recommitting in a new way, but also getting some rest. Okay. Here are the sacred symbols. Let's see what they have to say. Air signs. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Grounded. I love that. For this season, yes. 22, of course, 22. Have you been feeling spacey, confused, or unable to focus? Got disconnected, sorry. 22, grounded. Have you been feeling spacey, confused, or unable to focus? Drawing this card means your energy is scattered or you're not fully connected to your body. Time to reconnect to your physical body and its connection to the earth. Meditation, being outdoors, movement, and root vegetables can all help you feel more grounded. Yes, anchor yourself. Okay, very important. All right, let's see what the love angels have to say for the air signs. Air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Take these messages as they resonate because they're not for everyone, remember. Interesting. Oh, this is an interesting one. Okay, so we have religious factors. Your love life is being influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Okay, the angels are taking they're doing what they gotta do. Wedding. The situation involves marriage. We have pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. I'm going to do one more shuffle just to see. I think when you think about red flags, that doesn't necessarily mean like run, get away from a person, but it does ask you to acknowledge places where you need to grow, right? We also got this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Getting to know each other. So this may be a different group of people. And let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. I'm also doing messages of closure. And these are messages from passed on loved ones, ancestors, and or guides. So take these as they resonate. Obviously, they're not for everyone. If they hit, they're for you. If they're not, you know. In your heart, you know. Okay, messages of closure for air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Let's keep it going. I'm sorry I criticized you. I lived my life through you. Do you want me around? I miss our morning coffee. So maybe somebody's missing you. Alright, well those are your messages, air signs. I hope that was helpful. Go ahead and find me on Instagram if you want to connect. Have a wonderful week.